Well, hello there, everyone. It's Liam Caddison here with another episode of Doctor Who. It's episode 6 of series 15. 2 episodes left to go after this. Yeah, so, but I'm looking forward to seeing how those 2 episodes do shape up. But of course, before we get to those 2 episodes, we gotta go through episode 6, which I believe it's called the Interstellar Song Contest. So, obviously, emulating from Eurovision, which is actually happening tonight. So, yeah, and if Earth is a representative in this episode, I kind of want them to just be a little cheeky and make it like the UK, where the UK just comes in like the bottom 5 every year. Just because. I mean, Eurovision's never made sense anyways. I don't expect them to make it make sense when it comes to the, Interstellar Song Contest. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm excited to see where this episode goes, especially when it comes to the finale, potentially. Especially because Russell T. Davies has issued out a little warning for everyone on social media to watch the episode as soon as possible, and if you can't, stay away from any kind of, I guess, social medias and whatnot. So, something big is happening. I mean, like I said, next 2 episodes of the finale, but with the last series, they didn't exactly directly lead the ending of Rogue into episode 7. The Legend of Ruby Sunday. So, for Russell to put out a little bit of a caution, to see this episode as soon as possible and whatnot, has me really, really, really intrigued. I don't know if it's going to pay in relation to Mrs. Flood. Obviously, she's been a bit more of a heavier presence in terms of her mystique this season than she was last season. And I know there's been quite a few theories going around in terms of who she actually is. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. So with that said, let's get into episode number 6 of series 15 of Doctor Who. Looking forward to getting into this. So with that said, let's go.
Favorite host stepping out of cryogenic suspension.
So that's how Ryland's still alive.
All right, what's the year?
2925.
2925.
Teeth.
Welcome to the 803rd Interstellar Song Contest!
803rd. This will never die. Maybe it makes sense that they go Interstellar. Because it was Eurovision, and then Australia got involved. And then in 10 years' time, the entire world will probably get involved. And then in 100 years' time, we reach out to the stars. Just to make it bigger, extra.
Cultivated from 100% organic golden poppy. Poppy honey is.
Do you think the Americans are going to get confused about... Oh, shit!
It's so good, you won't believe.
I was going to say, do you think the Americans are going to get confused about this episode?
Thank you, Doctor. That's the final link.
Oh, no.
No rush. I love a good show.
Grape.
I'm not even going to dignify that with the risk. Actually, you know what? I will, because it is not just songs, Mike. It's part of who I am. And when you make fun of it, it's like you're making fun of me.
I don't know, Dan. It's like we're going around in circles. Sometimes I think we should...
I don't know why, but it's giving Mitch and Cam vibes from Modern Family.
Who the hell are you?
Who the Hellion? That's my species and my name
Hellion,
is Kid.
okay.
We're in the middle of transmission. Drones, get him out.
I have drone control. Add on.
Everyone,
He hacked the
stay
system.
Don't move, this gallery is mine.
Oh, she was working in cahoots.
Miss me?
You have no idea.
It's time, gorgeous. Phase 2.
So she would have probably lacked
Win,
security.
whatever you're doing, stop. I took a chance on you. No one employs Hellions, but I did.
Wow.
There, what is this, amateur hour?
Ryland, my name is Kid. I'm a big fan.
Who's Kid?
This is the greatest song contest.
Listen, kid,
So I
stay
have to
down.
say, let's raise the roof.
He's just vented them all in. Okay. I'm sure this constitutes as mass murder. No, Rylan! No! Oh no! They just killed Rylan! Those bastards!
A delta wave.
Oh no.
Phase 3.
Oh no.
Best.
I'm just thinking back to the Dalek two-parter for season 1, Delta Wave.
No one's doing anything. There's no police.
There's no
until
help.
The show ends.
And now, from the planet Grimborn, it's
Jesus Christ. What the hell?
It's a dress rehearsal.
Go back. Go back.
No! Susan! Susan! Holy shit! Holy shit! But holy shit! He's trying to outrival Leia when she did her thing through space. So extra. I still can't get over. Holy shit!
That's 100,000 people. Frozen and suspended in space to reach them. Catch them and revive every single one of them. You'd need to be some sort of insane genius.
Wow!
Hello. I'm the doctor.
The ego!
What the upload?
Nothing good. Oh shit, okay. Oof. World's worst headache.
We're watching the song contest.
3 trillion.
Jesus!
Through the station and transmit.
3 trillion.
Person watching.
They're gonna kill them all.
I mean, if they were watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I would understand, but this is a bit too far.
Contest tech design. I was in charge of the hologram archive. Did you see?
Welcome, Mr.
Graham!
Wishing I had sold my likeness in perpetuity, but here we
Hey! The goat!
Keep thinking. No.
Susan!
Stop.
Good.
This is definitely. Oh!
Good.
Oh, I've just got a theory. Oh shit. I mean, it could be that he failed Susan before, and then he like with Belinda wanting to get home. Yeah, what if Belinda is a new? Because of course Carol's not going to get any younger. Of course. What if she is a new incarnation? Chameleon arc? I don't know. And it's not like the Doctor would recognize... I mean, he didn't even recognize the Bloody Master in Season 3. Or Series 3, should I say. Way back when he was Professor Yana. Even when with the fact that, you know, Yana had the War Master's face for quite some time. So what if Belinda is a new incarnation of Susan? Oh. Oh shit. That's my theory. That is my theory. It's not just like they're not random. It's like her identity is bleeding through the cracks. I don't know.
I will survive, and I will find you. And you can run and hide and run all you like, but I will find you, because you have put ice in my heart, darling. You put it there, so I will cast your body out into the void, and I will stand and watch you freeze.
We're getting more Dark Doctor here. I love it. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not him.
Oh my god. No, it's him. It's him, Belinda. You barely know him.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. He's going with the Blake Belladonna route from Ruby.
My boss. Helio was the most harmless world in the sky. And the corporation bought the entire planet,
Yo.
including its population, for one reason only. To harvest their hell body.
Of course.
Was that like
Of course.
drugs?
So Kid blames the corporation, and the corporation sponsors the contest.
Yeah.
He's out to get revenge.
I mean, it's a
And angry at every single viewer.
yeah, it's a shitty way to go about it, but
You know him.
I mean, you do feel so bad for Helia.
Doctor!
Oh my god! See, don't get ahead of yourself, guys.
Brought into fully energized hyperlink. Now, if only I had an expert in triangulation.
That's me. Sir, I invented the triangulation system.
I like you.
Oh, thank God. If you insist.
Of course, a hologram. Whilst he disabled. There we go.
Bust him. I know it's a fake.
Oh yeah?
There we go. Just so casually.
And you convert them into hard light. In which case,
Oh.
hologram can hurt.
Oh! Oh shit!
3 trillion! How about we try this 3 trillion times?
Oh my god, he's going to, oh my god, no, Doctor, this is not the way to go about it, okay. We might be going a bit OT, yeah. Stop, Doc, yeah, come, hey, alright, time out.
We had to tell the galaxy about the corporation. What have you ever done, Cora? Except hide.
Wow. Well, this is not the way to go about it.
Shuttle the
Ice that you put in my heart, I think it's still there.
Is he gonna come back for the
I
finale?
think he'll be there forever now.
Oh, shit.
So you take care. A hologram expert who could fashion hard light into a tractor beam. Can you do that?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there no way to pull them back in? Wow.
Anything?
Wow. Boom. There we go.
Oh my god! I'm so pleased to meet you! It's Rylan!
It's Rylan.
Amazing, amazing. Now, can you do that 100,000 times? Yeah.
There we go. See, all is well and good. Wait, because wasn't Mrs. Flood caught up in that as well?
Only I had someone very clever to turn this VIP pod into a revival booth.
Get to work.
Cora, Sylvia.
Nice. This is her time to shine, and oh. And they're gonna win. They're gonna win. Kid's not gonna think any. Oh, damn. Just say the ravages of Helia. Yep, there we go. They were just absorbing the power of that song and just rolling down. It kind of gives people a bit of hope in terms of Helia and, you know, not to look at all Hellions with, you know, disgrace and all of that.
I got this image.
Come on! We have to return to her!
It is said the planet disintegrated into rock and dust and ashes. All the memories here were sieved from the rubble of a civilization that died in a single second.
They got Rylan off that...
Unknown.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me something bad's gonna happen to the TARDIS.
That is the sound of May the 24th.
The end of the world. Oh my...
Lethal for a time, lady. But I've got my own now.
No! No!
I suppose I should think of some famous last.
Oh, she's oh my god!
How about... Let battle begin.
By what the f-
Oh, mystery, how inelegant. Oh.
Are you both the same person?
Unfortunately, yes. Our name is the Rani.
Ah!
She's become a Rani, while I'm the Rani.
Oh my god!
An article, so to speak. Now, have you got the Vindicator readings? Yeah, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Then come with me. Out of the way, boys, because I have a date to arrange. And as for the doctor, oh, I will bring him absolute terror. That's what I said. Shut up. Yes, ma'am.
Holy shit! Yes! All these years! All these years! I had hoped for her. Oh. Holy shit! I am sleeping like a baby tonight. Holy shit. Oh man. I am so happy. I have wanted her to come back for eons. We are here. Where do we start? I don't know. Yeah. Oh my god. I have wanted her back for so long. I have wanted her back for so long. If you go back to when Missy was revealed to be the master, I was so adamant. I was so hopeful that Missy was the Rani. Oh man, I am so happy. I am so, and the fact that they like it makes sense though if the idea of by generation as well isn't exactly something that's, you know, common within the Time Lord populace. Makes sense because of course she's somewhat of a scientist, so she's going to tamper with this idea, and the fact is she did it effortlessly as well. It was just like, yeah, whereas there was of course a bit more of a struggle when it came to 14 and 15. So it makes sense that she's going to try to perfect this. But with Mrs. Flood is what holy... I'm guessing this was probably the earliest we've seen. I'm not entirely sure, but this is probably the earliest we have seen from her. I don't think so. Because, of course, she was still, you know... well, she got the final reading of the Vindicator, so... I don't know, there was just something about her. I mean, obviously, this new incarnation and all of that is someone she's following and all of that, rather than the other way around. So I don't think it's, you know, the earliest we've seen of Mrs. Flood, but, yeah. Rain can cause floods, so... And switch the words are the lettering around. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Holy damn. Yeah. I don't have any thought. I mean, I could talk about that's it though. This whole thing is going to be centralized on two things, actually. It's obviously not just the post credits and all of that, but also the Susan whole. So she's definitely returning. Considering we were blue-balled last series, obviously with the whole Susan twist thing, and yeah, obviously the Doctor jumping to the idea, like, from the very get-go of episode 7, and then Unit was like, yeah, we knew that. Come on, it doesn't take a genius to work that out. You know, with Susan Triad and TARDIS and all of that, and it's like, duh. And they blue-balled us there, and I think I remember from that, like, ending as well, like, when obviously the cat was out the bag, that Susan was, basically a was basically under the thrall of Sutek. That they can't do this and not have it pay off, because there are diehard people who, you know, loved Susan, that just got blue-balled to hell. You can't exactly set this up for there to be no payoff, because that is just very, very cruel, especially for those who have been hopeful for Susan's return for years. And it's the fact that she's still... I don't know if they're going to do a regenerate... Because, again, Carol's not going to get any younger and all of that, and I wasn't sure if they were going to, you know, reutilize Carol for Susan, but they did. Or at least they did in terms of those little flashbacks. Or, well, I can't even call them flashbacks, but those little flashes, should I say. I mean, it could be a case where, obviously, yeah. Where... you know, we're just teasing for her character to have a bit more longevity, I guess, because I was thinking maybe Belinda is... Because, yeah, I was thinking with the whole, you know... There was a moment where I was just thinking, maybe. And it's been a theory that has existed for some time about Belinda being Susan. To the point where, okay, well, you know, you could have a chameleon arch, but what does that explain? But how does that explain her background? Well, the Master, when he was Professor Yana, had a bit of a background as well, didn't he? When with the chameleon arch, he was like, he said that he was found as a young boy and all of that. I think it was, but we know now that. With Derek Jacobi's version of the Master, he was the War Master, so And it's not uncommon, of course, for with the Chameleon Arch and Time Lords to have fabricated. Look at the when 10 turned human and all of that, and he had those fabricated memories, of course, when it came to what was it, Nurse Redford, I think it was, and how he grew up in, I guess, the 19th century and all of that, because yeah. He believed, like John Smith believed, he had a normal life, but of course, yeah, so yeah. Holy shit. We've got 4 Time Lords in this. We have 4. I'm still happy. I'm still happy. I am still happy. Now, what we need in terms of the checklist for returning characters now, Omega. Yeah, I know one of my friends will be happy if Omega does return one day, but yeah. Because he's another character, like, I think, thinking back to the Pandorica Opens, he was one of the candidates I was hoping would be involved with that whole shebang. Long time ago. But, yeah. Holy shit, the Rani. Yeah. Man. And the fact that she... Again, it makes sense that she would tamper with By Generation. But for Mrs. Foy... That's the thing, though. It didn't take me until, like, near the ending of the episode to realize, oh, yeah, Mrs. Flood got, yeeted as well, didn't she? So... Wait. To continue with the Among Us memes, does that mean that she was the imposter? No, it's the fact that she is... Yeah. But that's it, though. I mean, I talked about there being rumors about her. Or theories, should I say, in terms of the comment section. And the Rani was definitely up there because, I mean, it's a lot of people have been wanting for her to return, and yeah. I was one of those people. Like I said, go back to when Missy was the master and all of that. I'm like, she's got to be the Rani. She's got to be the Rani. So yeah. I'm so happy. I've got no strung out thoughts in my head. This is kind of like the opposite of when I'm hurting in a reaction or from a reaction that I've just done. And I've got no words but just pain. This is the opposite of that. I've got no words but euphoria. No words but euphoria. Like, I don't even... I think it will take me a few hours to even think of, like... To digest and all of it. Holy shit. It's not just that, though, but the darker side of the Doctor coming out to play again. I mean, I thought it was going to be a one-off with, Conrad and all of that. And yet we saw that moment when he confronted Kid and all of that. And then the way he just was like, you know what? 3 trillion people you're targeting. How about we experience this 3 trillion? I'm like, all right. Time out. Foy. Don't get me wrong. Seeing these darker sides of I mean, it's always very, very tantalizing because it's like, well, the Doctor is supposed to be looked to a hero, and then he's suddenly going all Batman all of a sudden. So, yeah, like beat up a criminal like 500 times, and then Batman's like, talk. So, but yeah, I mean, that was, and then, like I said, with Conrad, Belinda wasn't there because the Doctor was yet to meet Belinda. But there, she was there for that, where she saw the Doctor's darker side, and yeah, when a companion sees that, it can become very, very scary. Like, look at Clara, for example, when the Doctor threatened to shield her in Face the Raven. Like, Clara had to really be had to level him down. Of course, the Doctor just found out that Clara was going to die, but still, she had to simmer him down before he went off the deep end. So yeah, yeah. I got a question though. Like, Earth, we know, destroyed May 24th, 2025. Yeah. And it's next week, so I might not be here because Earth will. Yeah, it's a stupid joke. No, but in all seriousness, how did Ryland survive? If Graham got caught up, we gathered that. Poor Graham. And he would have died on May 24th. So how the hell did Ryland survive? All the shenanigans with Earth that day. That's my 2 cents. Yeah. Russell, you beautiful bastard. I love you. Yeah. Oi. I'm so happy. I am so happy. Yeah. That's it though. This episode really, I mean, it was really good on just a standard, like, especially with the whole Hellions thing. So yeah. But I just can't. It's not just the Rani, it's Susan as well. And I'm just like, yeah. So yeah. But I really did enjoy this episode. I mean, obviously they were gonna yeah. They were gonna brush around, because obviously when it comes to Eurovision and all of that, there is a political essence when it comes to that, and some even argue that the songs don't. It's all just a political game, really. So yeah. And there's even a semblance of that, obviously, with this episode, where it's like, obviously, the what was happening with Helia, and I guess the politics there, really, with obviously Cora and obviously with Kid trying to take vengeance for what happened. So yeah. But it was very interesting as well to tie that whole situation with what Kid did, or what Kid was going to do to the Doctor, remembering what was going to happen. Well, what happened, should I say, with the Time War. And I was even thinking of Delta Wave and all of that. That was what that was, you think back to the Series 1 finale, Chris's last episode. So yeah. So yeah. But it was very, because like I said, it was very interesting how they handled in a very tense atmosphere and all of that, in terms of, okay, well, how's the Doctor gonna stop this and all of that. Like, what was it, 100,000 people out there 3 trillion targeted and all of that, and you've got someone who's trying to, you know, commit terrorism, really, in order to retaliate to what happened to Helia. So, it makes, cause again, politics have gotten themselves involved with Eurovision, for a long time now. And even to this day, it's still a thing, of course. So, yeah. So, you know, with Cora, was it? Yeah, Cora, and her being a Hellion herself, her taking center stage, it was going to be a massive moment, wasn't it? So, yeah, but yeah. Holy shit. Yeah. That was great. That was great though. I really enjoyed that. I'm just absorbing. I'm trying to like echo out every kind of thought possible, but I'm still processing that reveal. And Susan. And you know, yeah. I just could not believe my mind when obviously you first saw Susan. And then obviously the Rani with that ending with Mrs. Flood with the new, of course, version of the Rani as well. So not just of course Mrs. Flood, but also considering the whole bi-generation shit. So yeah. 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 I'm happy. I'm happy. I've wanted her back for so long. And here we are. So yeah. Yeah. It's great. I'm gonna process this. I'm gonna edit this reaction. I'm gonna process this. I'll probably have more logical thoughts coming into the next episode next week. I don't know. I'm like I said, this is gonna take hours to digest, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So happy. Vindication. All these years I've been hoping. Yeah. Patience is a thing, folks. You love it. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!